John, we're back to hot, we're back to humid, and that leaves the potential for some storms later on in the week.
You understand your meteorology quite well, yeah.
I've been taking notes.
That breeds zone stability. All we need is a triggering mechanism, and that's due in here on Monday night, as a matter of fact. And that's when our best chance for thunderstorms. The rest of the weekend looking pretty good, actually, in terms of being storm-free.
Yeah.
It's going to be rather uncomfortable, though, tomorrow. It was a bit humid today as well, but we'll be adding to the humidity as we take a look at our weather headlines, and that will start tomorrow. And as I mentioned, if you can find a pool somewhere, you're going to be well ahead of the game because it's going to be a hot one. We're going to be seeing temperatures tomorrow cranking into the lower 100s in terms of what it will feel like out there. That's not going to be the actual temperature. And then focal point for some storms on Monday and unsettled weather expected for much of the week. So tomorrow it's going to be hot and humid as we start to see southerly winds pick up a little bit, and that'll transport some more Gulf moisture into the metro area with a ridge of high pressure in the upper levels of the atmosphere adding to the heat in our area. Overnight, we've had a few thunderstorms out in western Nebraska, but those pretty much have fizzled out. In fact, we have some warm air aloft that's inhibiting any thunderstorm development. Here's the leading edge of the warm air that's going to be moving through the metro area later on tonight and into tomorrow. Our current temperatures right now sitting at 81 degrees. It's a bit humid out there with the dew point at 71. Southeast winds at 15 miles an hour. Looking at temperatures around our area, 83 in Lincoln, 81 in Beatrice. Lincoln's been a little warmer all day long and a little more humid. Most locations in Iowa are in the mid 70s right now. A little cooler up in Carroll, 72. So a little more pleasant on the other side of the river. Still, lower 70s is a bit sticky out there. You look at Lincoln, though, and it still actually feels like around 90 degrees there just because they've got higher humidity values. 85 is what it feels like here in the metro. Not much of a heat index at all. Now, this forecast model has been trying to push some thunderstorms into the area, but the farther east that they go, they just pretty much fall apart because of that warm air aloft that's inhibiting things. So we're looking at some maybe a few high-level clouds in the morning as those debris clouds begin to push east. We'll start out in the mid-70s tomorrow. We're looking at mid-80s for afternoon temperatures, at least at lunchtime. Afternoon readings are going to climb into the 90s tomorrow, but hey, it shouldn't stop you from getting that tea time. Morning readings should be around 77, 85 at noon, and by around 3 o'clock pushing 92 degrees at Area Golf Course. Perhaps you're headed to Fremont days tomorrow. And you'll need the shades, the sunscreen, and a water bottle handy as well. The parade starts at 1:30 a.m. Noontime temperatures in the mid-80s, once again warming into the lower 90s with southerly winds picking up about 10 to 20 for tomorrow. 73 the low tonight, scattered clouds as those westerly clouds begin to move in here. And then for tomorrow, we'll get on with mostly sunny skies, 92 degrees. The projected high, I think we could get as high as about 94, 95, and it will feel like about 101 with the humidity when you factor that in. Another hot day on Monday as well. We'll be climbing into the mid-90s. Late evening, front will move through. We got some thunderstorms. It's going to be impacting the area. A chance on Tuesday, about a 40% chance Tuesday and Wednesday. And again, Wednesday evening primarily. And late Thursday, there's also a possibility of some thunderstorms. We'll pretty much be in the mid and upper 80s all the way into next weekend. As a matter of fact, Saturday, just a slight chance of maybe a thunderstorm here and there. Kevin?
As we roll into the dog days of summer. Thank you, John. It's